Central, welcome to WGUD Sports. I'm Harold Tillman, joined by Tim Wall. We'll be bringing you tonight's game from atop of HD Shirley Field, where the homestanding Hornets, hold on Tim, let's get this right, the 10-0 homestanding Hornets are preparing to battle the West Lauderdale Knights. Tim, what an atmosphere. What a welcome to just us as a TV crew to come here in the way that we've been treated. I couldn't have even imagined that we were going to have the response that we've had for this broadcast. They fed us, they clothed us, wow, what an atmosphere.
So that's why you got here early tonight, right?
That's why I got here early. The food was right.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the atmosphere is wonderful here. And it also brings back a lot of memories because I am a graduate of East Central High School, so it is great to be back here. They were a little skeptical at first when we said we wanted to come up here, but when I told them I had Harold Tillman here, they jumped right on board, and they were all excited. So we're excited to be here tonight.
So getting people saying hey from the crowd and stuff. I'm going to tell you, I'm looking forward to a hard-nosed football game tonight. I'm looking for a high-powered East Central offense and that lockdown defense. I've been so impressed watching film and stuff about this defense that give up less than 100 points all year.
Right.
They've scored 444 points. Hey, that I don't care what class you're in, that's something to hang your hat on. But it's got to continue tonight. East Central has got to keep that Hurley Express moving forward, and it's going to do with 4 quarters of football tonight. We'll be right back with that kickoff right after this.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
For all of your insurance needs, visit Paula Barlow Insurance Agency in Moss Point. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency offers competitive rates on homeowners' policies that include wind and hail. Call or stop by today for a free, no-obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency, helping you lower your rates and not your expectations for nearly 20 years. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency, a proud sponsor of East Central Hornet football on WGUD.
And here come those East Central Hornets. What an atmosphere, a playoff atmosphere, second round of the 4A South State playoff tournament. And it is standing room only on this home side here in East Central. These guys are ready for some football, Tim.
Harold, and I'm ready too, I'll tell you that.
I'm still trying to get over this atmosphere. What a place. I haven't experienced Hurley football unless Pascagoula was playing Hurley or East Central, and but this atmosphere is just unbelievable this year. But getting ready for the kickoff, East Central did win the toss. They will be kicking off. They deferred to the second half. Kicking for East Central, Branson Davis. And he booms it. On the return for West Lauderdale, number 7, Damian Mack. He is hit hard. Thought for a second that the ball had come out, but
number 7, Damian Mack on the return for the West Lauderdale Knights.
But West Lauderdale will retain possession on the 21-yard line. This defense for East Central, give you some stats real quick, giving up an average of 5 points a game, giving up on an average of 58.5 rushing yards per game, 63 passing yards per game. Over a 10-game period, I would call that lockdown defense, and that's what we're going to see tonight. Flag comes out.
Well, dead ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to listen on the radio, we'll be broadcasting from 1580 a.m. tonight. It's going to bring up a 1st and 15 from the 16.
It's going to be a dead ball foul, 5 yards, so it's going to bring up 1st and 15 as Turbo drops back. Pretty good coverage.
With an incomplete pass to number 14, Bradley.
Bradley Ott was able to get behind the defenders. Not able to make the catch. Look for West Lauderdale to try to pass against this East Central team. They've had success throughout the season throwing the football.
We got a handoff.
Handoff straight up the middle, and he is hit by a host of East Central Hornets. Wow, man, I could hear the lick from up here. You got to get excited if you like defense like that.
On the carry. Big tackle by number 24, Avery White.
Avery White come up and just clog that hole up.
Let's get loud.
You're going to hear number 24 for East Central all night long. Avery White, he leads the team in tackles. McKee looking back. Great play by number 40 on that East Central defense. Kobe Burrows. That's going to bring up 14 and about 13. I'm sorry, 4th and 13.
Number 3, Cameron Gray, back deep for the Hornets.
Cameron Gray, number 3, back deep for the Hornets. Ball's going to bounce and be down to about the 46-yard line of East Central. I'm sorry, of the Knights.
For your Hornets at the West Lauderdale 46-yard line. I want to remind you tonight that every first down and touchdown is sponsored by Bishop Insurance Agency.
Riley Brown, the signal caller for East Central.
1st and 10 from the 46.
Getting ready to call a little trickery right off the bat. If you look at the formation, okay, the offense goes back to a more conventional set. 4 in motion. Number 3 on the carry. Cameron Gray. Nobody expected it. Everybody was looking at Tony Brown. Touchdown East Central. What a play. Fooled everybody in a white uniform down there.
46 yards for Cameron.
So East Central lights that scoreboard up. First play from scrimmage.
Number 20, Branson.
That is awesome, Harold. Right off the bat. First play of the Hornets. First play of the game for them. And they score a touchdown.
Tim, that shows the respect that West Lauderdale team has for Tony Brown. Everybody was watching him. The PAT is up and good. So the East Central Hornets lead 7-0 with 10 minutes and 44 seconds left in this first quarter. We'll be back with the commercial break right after this.
Angela Young from Better Homes and Garden Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. For all your home buying and selling needs, call Angela at 228-990-4295. Go Hornets!
Go Hornets from RX Express Pharmacy. Smiley and the gang want to wish the Hornets the best of luck the remainder of this football season.
Dixie Depot and Hurley would like to wish the East Central Hornets the best of luck this playoff season. Dixie Depot, great food, gifts, gas, bakery, and they're open 24 hours a day. Dina's Pawnbrokers and More is a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD. Dina's is more than just a pawn shop. Stop by today and see what they have to offer.
Welcome back to Hornet football here on WGUD. Harold, we want to thank those sponsors, and let's get right back to it.
Number 20, Branson Davis, getting ready to kick off for the Hornets. Back deep, number 14, Bradley Ott. Number 7, Damian Mack. Looks like, well, they don't know who's going to pick it up. Ott ends up picking it up, trying to get to the sidelines. And he's got a lot of pursuit after him. They're going to bring him down probably about the 14-yard line. Great job by that kickoff team for the Hornets.
Number 13, Ethan Wade. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Knights from the 14-yard line.
I had stated earlier that the Knights were going to definitely try to pass on the Hornets. They have shown success passing, so I definitely expect them to go back to it. McKee takes the ball, goes straight forward. He's hit by number 99, Bryce Eubanks. Does fall forward about to the 19, possibly the 20-yard line. So he will pick up about 5 yards on that carry.
Yeah, about 5 on the play. Going to be 2nd and 5.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 5. McKee going with that hard count. Again, McKee takes the ball forward. Going to bring the ball close to a West Lauderdale first down. We'll see if that was enough to move the chains. No, it's going to bring up 3rd and inches.
Very short for the Knights.
So 2 plays in a row, McKee, Turbo McKee, the quarterback for West Lauderdale, has brought the ball straight forward. And they're going to go straight forward again. I tell you what.
I don't think they got it here.
I don't think they got it either. I'm going to be very surprised if they did. They're going to say first down, but what a defensive play.
Play for a first down. Going to be 1st and 10.
This defense for East Central is everything that they were advertised to be. They have started off strong tonight and expect them to get stronger throughout the game. Turbo calling his team set. Avery White in that middle linebacker position. He's zooming. He's going to be in on the tackle along with
number 7, Damian Mack on the carry, tackled by number 27.
Number 27, Case Kelly, also in on that tackle. And I know there was a few that I didn't call the name, but a lot of defensive players in on that tackle. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 8. McKee drops back. Hits number 1 on that little flare pass out of the backfield. It's going to be a big pickup for this West Lauderdale team. Going to change the field position. He just floated out there, Tim. They were able to hit him with the pass, and down the sidelines he went.
Big game for West Lauderdale. Down to the 39-yard line.
He's going to put the ball on the 39-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 Knights. Got just a minute. Like to thank a couple of people right off the bat. When we decided we were going to do this or try to do this broadcast, they were my first contacts. I'll get back with that right after this as Turbo calls his team set. And flags come out. Going to be offsides, East Central. So that'll back them up 5 more. First phone calls I made were to Shane White actually Avery White's father, and said, look, do you think there would be some interest in WGUD coming up and broadcasting this game? And he was like, oh, yeah, I think there would be. My second phone call was to Harold Underwood at H&H. He was the same way. They got the ball started, and just glad to be here. Handoff right up to middle. It's going to pick up possibly a first down for the Knights.
About a 4-yard gain for the Knights. Tackle by number 26, Andrews.
It's going to be about a yard short. But I would like to thank them guys for getting the ball rolling. New to the community here as far as broadcasting the games, and definitely it was crunch time. We had to have some help, and they stood up and helped us out. Quarterback goes straight forward. He's going to pick up that first down.
Gain of 2 for a first down. I'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
The ball on the 27. It's 1st and 10. He's hit in the backfield by a host of Panthers. Number 26, Andrew Seward, I think was the first to make contact.
Big tackle for a loss in the back.
Getting up off the bottom, also number 21, Joel Reiser. Bryce Eubanks also in on that tackle. That's going to be a loss of a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Quick jet sweep, sniffed out right off the bat by Cody Humphrey. You're not going nowhere. Brings him down for a huge loss. Fooled no one. Great job by that East Central defense, staying home, taking care of their business. Great job.
Loss of about 7 on the play.
Announcer says that's going to be a loss of about 7.
Bring up 3rd and long here. Let's get on.
That's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Let's get loud.
Harold, I don't think I've ever stood on a press box and felt it shake like tonight. The bleachers are packed. Great support from the community.
Looking for that same flare pass, I guarantee you.
Yep.
They were looking for that same flare pass they were going to hit that they had the big pickup on. And someone called timeout. I'm not sure.
We have a timeout.
Well, while they take that timeout.
The Knights called timeout. I need to write that down.
While they take that timeout, I want to thank all the sponsors, one in particular, Angela Young. She's a realtor for Better Homes and Gardens Traditions. She personally wanted to wish the Hornets football team the best of luck at tonight's game. And so for all your home buying and selling needs, please contact Angela Young at 228-990-4295. We thank Angela Young. She's a realtor for Better Homes and Gardens. We thank her so much for stepping up tonight and being one of our sponsors. This wouldn't be possible, Harold, without people like that.
Tim, it's so important, actually, right after that, or I guess I could go ahead. I would like to see WGUD doing every one of East Central's ball games, and this is a start here. Turbo looks to his sidelines. What a name for a quarterback.
Flag on the play.
Turbo McKee. Flag on the play, and we'll get an explanation.
Yeah, back to what you were saying, though. That was one of the things I would love to do is be carried East Central High School football along with some other high schools. We want to be your local high school football hub for Jackson County.
Next year will be 10 years that we've been broadcasting Pascagoula. We started St. Martin this year, and definitely room for East Central. I guarantee you, definitely room. The excitement that this program has generated, there should be a lot of interest in it. Turbo calls his team set. And
There's
drops back. He's hit hard. Not sure if he looks to have come down with the ball. Getting up slow, he was hit hard.
Hey, hats off to him for holding on to the ball.
Gain of about.
Going to be close to a first down.
Gain of about
Well,
16 on the play.
He didn't get as much as I thought he did. He got 16, but he's about 3 short. So that's going to bring up 4th and 2. We'll see what they do. Look for maybe that hard count. Look for the straight up the middle with the quarterback.
Big play here.
Ball on the ground. It's not going anywhere. East Central comes up with a big stop. What a play. Bobbled the ball, but it didn't matter. He was going nowhere. They brought it everything but the kitchen sink, Tim.
1st and 10 for the Hornets after that defensive stand on the 21-yard line.
So East Central will take over on their own 21 with one play. Their offense's play is one play from scrimmage and a touchdown. Straight up the middle with Tony Brown. He's going to bring the ball out to about the 31-yard line. Maybe the 30 and a half, but relevant, that's a gain of 9. You know, Tim, that's what they're going to have to do tonight is stay ahead of the chains. They want to pick up big yardage on 1st and 2nd down.
Right.
Riley Brown, the quarterback, calls his team set. Again, pitch to Tony Brown. Flags come out.
Tony Brown on the carry for a first down. We got a flag on the play.
I always hate to see those. Kind of in the vicinity of, well, no. I was thinking it was offsides, maybe illegal procedure or something.
We got an illegal shift offense.
So they're going to say an illegal shift offense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That'll bring the ball back to the 25-yard line.
Illegal shift on the Hornets. Going to be up to 2nd and 6 from the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, pitch goes to Tony Brown, and he is on his way, looking back for flags. There's none. Going to be touchdown, Tony Brown. Touchdown, Hornets. They're going to go up.
75 yards.
What a play. What blocks up front. Credit that offensive line. They're putting a helmet on a helmet. They're taking care of assignments, and good things are happening.
Davis on for the PA team.
You know, H&H is our is our first down sponsor, but I don't think we're going to call their names tonight if they continue to do that.
I was thinking, hey, first down, you know, H&H, but as you said, there's been no first downs. Number 20 puts it up through the uprights.
Up and it's good.
Branson Davis.
Left in the first quarter.
Tell you, Tim, he's getting a lot of work tonight. When your kicker's getting a lot of work, that's good.
Yeah, and just like that, the Hornets lead 14-0 first quarter, less than 4 minutes in the first quarter. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Bozo's Seafood Market in Deli has been a Gulf Coast tradition since 1956, and they've been voted as one of America's 50 best seafood places to eat. The owner, Keith, invites you to stop by and check out their wide variety of fresh seafood caught daily. And while you're there, grab a seat and let the excellent cooks fix something up just the way you like it. Dine in or get it to go. Call and orders are welcome at Bozo's Seafood Market in Deli on Ingalls Avenue in Pascagoula.
Angela Young from Better Homes and Garden Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. For all your home buying and selling needs, call Angela at 228-990-4295. Go Hornets!
Go Hornets from RX Express Pharmacy. Smiley and the gang want to wish the Hornets the best of luck the remainder of this football season.
Dixie Depot and Hurley would like to wish the East Central Hornets the best of luck this playoff season. Dixie Depot, great food, gifts, gas, bakery, and they're open 24 hours a day. Dina's Pawnbrokers and More is a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD. Dina's is more than just a pawn shop. Stop by today and see what they have to offer.
Welcome back to HD Shirley Field here in Hurley, Mississippi. The Hornets are against the West Lauderdale Knights. And Harold, it's been an exciting game so far. Hornets up 14-0 in the first quarter.
Branson Davis kicks it into the end zone so that Knights will take it on their own 20. And you're right, it has been an exciting game. It was exciting before. I saw people, a number of people in the stands with an hour and a half before the game time.
First and 10.
Yeah.
The excitement here in Hurley is unbelievable.
Right. And one person tonight that was excited was Smiley. We called him today, and he's sponsoring the game from RX Express Pharmacy in Hurley. And we got some words he wants us to share. He wants to wish the Hornets the best of luck the remainder of the season.
McKee, again, straight forward, and he's hit by a host of Hornets. You look at number 24 getting up, Avery White from the bottom of the pile.
27.
Also number 27, Case Kelly.
Don't bring up 2nd and 9.
These linebackers for the Hornets fly, son. You hear me? They're all over the field.
2nd and 9 for the Knights from the 21-yard line.
Again, tonight's game brought to you by RX Express Pharmacy. Harold, why wait 2 to 3 hours for your prescription when you can get it filled right away, fast and accurately at RX Express.
McKee dropping back. He hits number 7 out of the backfield again. That was the same pass. They picked up a bunch of yardage earlier. We did a better job of defending it, but they're still going to probably, they're going to move the chains again for Damian Mack. We're going to have to pick him up. I believe that was number 7, or now looking down, it looks like number 3.
On the play, gonna be a first down.
No, I apologize, number 7. Ball on the 31-yard line. With 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in this first period, East Central leading 14-0. McKee again up the middle. Maybe pick up about 4 yards. Tell you, Tim, they seem to have think that that bread and butter can be up that middle. I don't know if they're trying to set the Hornets up for something or what, but McKee seems to think that he's going to break something up that middle. He keeps hitting it time and time again. Rackley, number 48, Kurt Rackley, was averaging 87.8 yards a carry, and he hasn't touched the ball tonight. Quick pass to the sidelines. He's going to,
pass to number 14, Bradley I.
Depending on the spot or where he went out of bounds, I couldn't see from here. It looks like it's going to be just short of the 40.
Brings up 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
But as I said that Turbo McGee is their top rusher with 133.2 yards a game.
Still 2nd down.
I guess I missed something.
Down and 12 for the Knights from the 29-yard line.
The Knights were moved back to the 29-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 13. So what happens when you're talking and you're not looking, Tim? You miss it. McKee looking downfield. He throws it up. Wide open receiver. But great defensive play by number 40.
Pass broken up by number 20.
By 20.
Was that 20?
Yes.
Branson Davis. What a play. Last minute. Ball was in the air. He was about 2 steps behind the receiver, and he made that difference up and broke the play up. What a play.
Let's stand up and get loud.
It's going to bring up third and about 13. Big third down play for this East Central defense.
We have our first sideline warning on East Central.
Okay, East Central receives their first sideline warning. You can hear the East Central faithful not caring too much about that call, didn't like it. McKee again, looking for number 3, overthrows him. The intended receiver was number 3, Dwayne Cox, not able to come up with the catch.
Looks like he lost his footing there a little bit.
Well, he broke off the route pretty quick. It took the East Central defender a second or so to realize that he had broke off and recovered. If it was a really good thrown pass, he might have caught it, but the East Central defender was there to make the tackle. But that's going to bring up 4th and 13.
Number 3, Cameron Gray, back deep to return this.
Cameron Gray back deep for East Central for the return. Took an East Central bounce. Going to be stopped about the 43-yard line.
And here, I'm going to keep it right here. If you look out on the field, you'll see a photographer. It's Randy Whitley. He has been doing all these portraits and youth sports for a long time for the East Central Hornets. And he specializes in high school and youth sports, family portraits, special events, weddings. Randy is on the field right now capturing pictures for this exciting game. So remember, for all your photography needs, give him a call at 228-990-9909.
What a just a try there. I tell you, they had him double covered. Cumbus, number 25 for East Central, striding down the field, definitely being held up by the defender. No flags, and the ball just overthrown a little bit. He dove, not able to come up with it, but what an effort. Brad Cumbus, 6'6", 243 pounds. Look for him to come back to him. Tony Davis.
Woo! There he goes again.
Or Tony Brown on the carry.
Going in for a score.
Flag on the play. Not sure if it'll come back, but they do not have an answer for Tony Brown right now. Do not have an answer for him.
Speaking of Brad Cumbus, went to school with his dad, Kenny Cumbus, who is right to the right of you right there.
Kenny
Cumbus, his
Cumbus,
son on.
Kenny Cumbus and Shane White were the first ones when I got out of my truck. Said, "Come over here. We tailgating. There's food. Come on over here." And I was the president of the Pascagoula Quarterback Club for 4 years, so I know the burden. I know the work that you have to put into it. And he's got their program, their quarterback club program, working and moving in the right direction, and it takes a lot to run that. So hats off to him. Seemed like he was surrounded by a lot of help, and that's always a good thing.
We're going to bring up a 2nd 10 from the 43-yard line.
We've got offsetting penalties, so the ball's going to stay on about the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And we got about 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Number 4, Tony Brown on the carry.
Hand off to Tony Brown, and he brings the ball to about the 49-yard line of West Lauderdale.
Up a 3rd and 3.
Brings up a 3rd and 3.
And while the clock counts down, looks like they're going to try to get one more out of here.
Riley calls his team set, and they do get the snap off. Ball to Tony Brown, and he's upended by number 11
Tony Brown on the carry.
from is T.J. Hersey,
Very close to a first down.
but comes down close to a first down. I think they're going to get a measurement here. I've got somebody else I need to thank real quick. Timmy Dunn at the Sports Center and more. Come to Hurley. First stop was there. Mr. Shane White said, hey, you've got to go there. So I stop in there. And he throws me a shirt. He throws me a hat. He says, look, I know you call Gula football, but tonight you're an East Central Hornet, so this is what you're going to wear. And it's a little cold, so I've got the shirt covered up. But I'm sporting this East Central hat, and I really want to thank him. That was really nice of him. First down!
H&H first down.
H&H first down, the first one we've called tonight. So
That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
well, the first quarter is going to come to an end, and we'll keep it here. Go ahead with what you were going to do, Tim.
Yeah, Dina's Pawnbrokers and more. You know, they were in, speaking of H&H, they were Hornets Nets Pizza once before. And that was my first job back in high school. And now Dina's Pawnbrokers and more is actually in their old building. And they're a proud sponsor of East Central Hornet football. And Dina's more than just a pawn shop. You can get your hunting, your fishing license, guns, jewelry, electronics, ammunition, repairs for jewelry and guns. Notary services available. Open late every Friday till 7. They've got so much at Dina's. Stop by and check out all they have, and you'll be surprised at what they can do. They are on Mississippi 613, and you can catch them there at 588-1118. We're going to keep it here going into the second quarter.
First quarter highlights, Tony Brown had two good runs. One of them counted. The other one come back. Just don't leave out. Cameron Gray, first play from scrimmage, takes it all the way for touchdown. This time Cameron Gray comes around the end, and he's got room to run. Skating down the sideline is going to be brought down about the 12-yard line.
Wow, just the speed on that here.
Got a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Looking at these big linemen from East Central, can you say cornbread eating? I'm going to tell you, there's some big old boys, and they move really, really good.
Going to back them up.
That's going to back the East Central up. Call out a couple of their names. Number 75, Wyatt Green. Number 77, Alberto Autry.
Holding call on the Hornets.
And I'll get to number 73, Austin Kitchens. Number 64, Garrett Dobson. And I know I've missed one, maybe two. We'll definitely call their names out again, and hopefully we'll get everybody. But what a job they've done this year for that running back, Tony Brown. Cameron Gray, nope, it's going to be number 34.
Wow.
Ryan Evans on the carry. I saw the 3. I thought it was Cameron Gray again, but it wasn't.
15 hard-earned yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 42-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Tell you, this is exciting calling. This is different for me calling another team or another game other than where we're usually at.
Right, and being a
34 goes over the top.
being a second-round playoff game, it's really
it's really exciting.
Adds to it, right?
Now that play right there, if you look, possibly Riley Brown keeps it, and he's got a little way to run. So they might come back to that later.
And Riley Brown, his father, Richard Brown, was my neighbor growing up on Charlie Street in Pascagoula, and I know he moved up here and big supporter of East Central football.
From the 40-yard line.
You would be surprised at the families that went, that the way that the two communities are connected through family. As Riley calls his team set, ball to Tony Brown. He's zigging, he's zagging, he's hitting that side, trying to get to that sideline, still going forward. Going to bring the ball to about the 28-yard line. Tony Brown come into this game, and I'm looking to make sure that I get my stats right. with 1,941 yards, and he's tacked on more tonight for sure in just the first quarter. As good as he is, that doesn't happen without that offensive line. That offensive line is coming off the ball tonight. They are moving some earth. They are making lanes for him, and he's taking advantage of it. Tony Brown on the carry again. This time runs into a host of Knights. Good sportsmanship shown by Tony there.
For the Hornets. On the 27-yard line.
Eventually, they're going to come back to Brad Cumbus, number 25. And that's exactly what they're doing. 6'6", that had to have drawn a flag,
yes,
and it does.
It does.
But if you are a Knight defender, what do? He's 6'6", you got to do something. So that should be a first down, East Central.
An H&H first down.
H&H first down. I'm glad you said that.
And Harold, they're celebrating 25 years, family owned and operated.
Tell you, Harold Underwood is such a supporter of this East Central community. Anything that we've done up here in the past, if we've asked for help for, he has stepped up and done. And you just can't say thank you to enough. That's going to put the ball on the 15-yard line. That's going to bring up 1st and 10. So the Hornets knocking on the door again. Cameron Gray, flag comes out again. Touchdown, Cameron Gray, but I'm not sure because flag come out. He threw it loud, he threw it proud, he threw it high. So I'm not sure what he saw, but he saw something. And if it's against East Central, you're going to hear this Hurley crowd go crazy. And they're going to call holding.
Yep.
East Central.
And on cue. You know, another thing, Harold, you even got supporters from Pascagoula. We have Bozo Seafood Market and Deli. He's sponsored a lot of programs on WGUD, and we're excited to have him tonight also sponsoring the East Central Hornet football.
Pitch to Tony Brown, and he's following his blockers. He's going to be hit about the 28-yard line. And you can start to see some extracurricular activity as Tony gets on, or Brown hits the ground with a couple of tacklers. And you can hear, again, the East Central faithful letting them have it.
Second about 21 for the Hornets.
8 minutes and 36 seconds left in this half.
Number 34, Ryan Evans on the carry.
Ryan Evans on the carry. It's going to pick up about a yard. It's going to bring up third.
3 there.
And a good ways to go.
3rd and 19 for the Hornets.
They need to get to the 5-yard line. I tell you, maybe come back to that pass to Cumbus. Looks like they've got him one-on-one right now. Cumbus drops back, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Double coverage now, and he's pushed again. This time, no flag. He was pushed before the ball got there. Really thought that there should have been a flag thrown, but no flag. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Number 20, Branson Davis, on an attempt about a 41-yard field
Hunter
goal.
Bickham on the sideline, hoping to get a great footage, coverage of a touchdown there.
Hunter does an excellent job. Number 20, it's up, and it's good. So East Central tacks on to that already 14-0 lead with that field goal, making it 17-0. Branson Davis just kicked, and it would have been good for another 10, 20 yards out.
Awesome. Well, we're going to take a break. We're going to hear from our sponsors. We're going to come back with more Hornet football on WGUD right after this.
Curtis is my exclusive on new construction property, as well as managing and maintaining the AC units once everything is up and about. And that's the key. His service has been great. For anybody can install services,
right,
but the management and maintaining once it's in is where I put his service up there with everybody else bar none.
For your heating and air conditioning needs, call Booker's Heating and Air Conditioning today at 228-249-5335. Go Hornets from RX Express Pharmacy. Smiley and the gang want to wish the Hornets the best of luck the remainder of this football season.
Dina's Pawnbrokers and More is a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD. Dina's is more than just a pawn shop. Stop by today and see what they have to offer. Dixie Depot and Hurley would like to wish the East Central Hornets the best of luck this playoff season. Dixie Depot, great food, gifts, gas, bakery, and they're open 24 hours a day.
And we're back.
Branson Davis kicking off for East Central. Back deep for West Lauderdale, number 3, Dwayne Cox, and that's who's going to return it, is Dwayne Cox.
Number 7, Damian Mack on.
He's stepping, he's zigging, he's zagging. He's going to be brought down about the 24-yard line.
Tackle by number 5, Will Young, and number 6.
Will Young on the tackle, along with number 6, Valen Buckley. We've got 7 minutes and 33 seconds left
4-yard line.
in this half of football.
Number 2, McKee.
Number 99, Bryce Eubanks, getting up off the bottom of the pile.
Gain of about 2.
Bryce Eubanks, an 11th grader for East Central, so he'll definitely be roaming that defense next year, along with number 24, Avery White. Avery leads the team in tackles as a junior. If you watch, that lineman has actually got his arms around that running back and dragging him forward. At least that's what it looks like from here.
Going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Going to bring up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, let's get on our feet.
3rd down is where this defense, I tell you what, they step it up a notch.
3rd down and 3 for the Knights. From the 30-yard line.
Going to be close to a first down, but I tell you what, they're going to be short, Tim.
It's going to be about a yard short.
Going to be, announcer said a yard, but I think it's going to be more like maybe 2.
4th and a long yard for the Knights. Looks.
Bold call here.
Absolutely. You would think that right now, too early in the game, you're only down 17, you punt the ball.
And it looks like they're going to reconsider that.
Well, smart football says you punt the ball. You maybe go with a hard count. You don't draw them off sides. then boom, you kick the ball. So, but regardless, the Knights are going to take that time out as they just did, and they're going to talk about this.
And we're going to take a time to announce a few more of our sponsors.
Go ahead.
Dixie Depot in Hurley is a proud sponsor of this Hornets broadcast. Dixie Depot is open 24 hours a day. They have a restaurant, gift shop, bakery, pizza, and pretty much got it all, Harold. Located at 21,000 Highway 613, right there at the crossing, the intersection. And Dixie Depot, we appreciate your sponsorship and all that you do for these East Central Hornets.
All right, Hornet crowd, let's get it up. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Going to be that handoff up the middle. Flag comes out, whistles blow. Wow.
We got dead ball, encroachment, defense.
Encroachment, defense. That's gonna move the chains for the Knights.
5-yard penalty against the Hornets.
But hey, you cannot. Hey, look, you want that defense on go, and that's exactly where they are. Sometimes that happens, and you just roll with it, Handoff straight up the middle. He's hit by a host of Hornets.
I like to say swarm of Hornets.
A swarm of Hornets, okay. Number 10, Trenton Baldock. Baldock.
Second and 8 from the 39-yard line.
And I know I missed a couple. We don't have the luxury of having someone up here with binoculars to see exactly who's getting up off the bottom of that pile. So you guys at home watching this, hey, man, I apologize. I'm going to do the best I can. You looking to the side, that little quick slant, intercepted by Avery White. Touchdown, Avery White. Touchdown, Avery White. We've got flags on the field. Not exactly sure what it is, possibly sideline infraction, but what a job. You can see Avery White's father down there. He's loud and proud right now, brother. What a job. He saw it, he cut in front of the pass, and he took it for the pick six, baby.
We got sideline interference.
It was a sideline penalty.
It'd be penalized on the kickoff.
So the Hornets will be penalized on the kickoff.
Touchdown is good.
Touchdown counts.
Hey, they're just excited.
Absolutely.
And who can blame them? It's been a while since East Central's been this far.
Branson Davis setting up for the extra point. And remember, there's a snap, there's a hold, and then the kick. And it's good.
Or is it? There's
some confusion, but I believe the extra point was good. East Central comes to the sidelines as the refereeing crew discuss this. Tell you what, each week as we were doing Pascagoula, we would hear names: Avery White, Tony Brown. We would hear Riley Brown. We would hear just things that they were these players were doing, and to come up here and to actually see it, I'm in awe that this team has really stepped it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And another people that stepped it up was our sponsors tonight. And again, we want to say we thank them and name them once again. We got Bozo Seafood Market and Deli, Booker's AC. Thanks for sponsoring tonight's game. Sports Center and more. Paula Barlow Insurance for all your insurance need. Give Paula Barlow a call. RX Express Pharmacy, Dixie Depot, Angela Young for Realtor for Better Homes and Gardens, Randy Whitley Photography, he's on the field now, Denis Pond and Brokers, and our title sponsor for tonight, H&H Truck Stop.
With 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in this half of football, Branson Davis kicking from his own 25. He boots the ball. Branson Davis is about the one that's going to have to make the tackle if it's going to get made, and he does bring him down. He does bring him down. Now, he hit a lane. Dwayne Cox hit a lane, and he scattered up that far sideline.
Great return.
Great tackle by Branson Davis with a defender or a blocker out in front. He had to fight over that blocker to make the tackle. So this kid, Branson Davis, defensive player, he's the kicker. And, hey, look, man, he can tackle with the best of them.
Four minutes, 35 seconds left in the first half.
Man.
Whoa.
Number 7,
big hit.
Damian Mack on the carry.
I'm looking for a number.
We're about 3 on the play. Gonna bring up 2nd and 7 for the Knights.
Did not get the defensive player that made the tackle, but regardless, he was hit at the line of scrimmage. He might have picked up a yard. Again, a host of Hornets on the tackle. Led by number 99, Bryce Eubanks.
Gonna bring up 3rd and 7 for the Knights.
Now, I mentioned earlier I didn't get that play on the end zone, but we got it with our second camera angle from Hunter Bickham.
Hey, man, that's great. That's great. I was feeling really bad. Hey, a pick 6, round 2 of the playoffs. You definitely want that on camera.
Oh. So thanks again for the coverage there, Hunter.
He was scrambling. McKee was scrambling. Throws the ball into the ground.
We have holding on the defense.
Holding on the defense. You can hear the Hurley faithful. I tell you what, this East Central crowd is all over those referees tonight. Handoff straight up the middle. And again, met by a host of Hornets. A swarm of Hornets. I'll get it right, Tim. That time he lost a yard.
Bring up 2nd and goal from the 11. 2 minutes left in the half. Greene County 6, South Pike 6.
Between number 31, Trace Higginbotham, and number 99, Bryce Eubanks, you are not running up that middle of that defense, especially with them linebackers coming in and stuffing that hole. This defense has been locked down tonight. McKee drops back. Did he catch? Okay, he did catch the ball. He floated behind that defensive back. Touchdown.
And with our defense, Harold,
West Lauderdale.
you named it earlier. That's one way they're going to get some yardages with the pass plays.
Yeah, they're going to have to pass. You are not going to run the ball against this East Central defense. I'm looking at passing yards per game for 133.2 as far as passing yards. I called that earlier as is rushing.
Yeah.
No good.
The 2-point conversion attempt did not get it.
You got to help me out there now. I'm looking at stats. I didn't even see them set up for that 2-point conversion. Now there's flags again on the play.
You know, I think the students are excited, the football team's excited, and it looks like the the refs are excited too because they're a little flag happy tonight.
Penalty be declined. Points, no good.
Okay, brings up 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first half. We're going to take our last timeout, our last break for this
half of football.
And hear some from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back with more Hornet football on WGUD.
Angela Young from Better Homes and Garden Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. For all your home buying and selling needs, call Angela at 228-990-4295. Go Hornets!
Go Hornets from RX Express Pharmacy. Smiley and the gang want to wish the Hornets the best of luck the remainder of this football season.
Dixie Depot and Hurley would like to wish the East Central Hornets the best of luck this playoff season. Dixie Depot, great food, gifts, gas, bakery, and they're open 24 hours a day. Dina's Pawnbrokers and More is a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD. Dina's is more than just a pawn shop. Stop by today and see what they have to offer.
Welcome back to HD Shirley Field here in Hurley. East Central Hornets against the West Lauderdale Knights.
The Knights finally get on the board with about 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in this half of football. Back deep for the Hornets, number 12, Jared Goff. Number 4, Tony Brown. And number 10, Trenton Baldock. Whoa. Number 12 on the return, Jared Goff. And I tell you what, he was the one running the ball. And there was somebody down there supposed to lay a lick on him, but it was Goff that laid the lumber. Knight player slow to get up. He was definitely hit. He was hit hard. That's called running with authority.
Going to bring it out to about the 20-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Hornets from the 20-yard line.
Getting back on some of these linemen for East Central, Willie Boone, number 50. Brown trying to get around the end, still on his feet. He's going to stumble till about the 33-yard line, possibly. Well, it's going to be the 33.
And that's going to bring up an H&H first down.
First down and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Cumbus to the top of your screen, number 25. Pitch to Davis again. He's still on his feet. Going to get to the 40-yard line.
Gain of about 7.
Number 3, Cameron Gray out front blocking. Tell you what, he's holding that block too until the whistle blows. Great job. Tell you, he's feisty. You hear me? Cameron Gray is feisty. I like that in a football player. You hear me?
Yeah, this Hornets are determined to put some more points on the board, Harold, before going into the half.
That time, number 34, Ryan Evans, might have picked up about a yard to bring up 3rd and about 2. Minute and 18 seconds left. Clock still ticking. Hornets with 3 timeouts left. West Lauderdale has 1.
3rd and 2 for the Hornets from the 41-yard line. Number 4, Tony Brown on the carry.
Great job, Tony Brown on the carry. Going to pick up the first down and more. That doesn't happen without a good block from number 44, Lewis Morgan. Hustling, and tell you what, he positioned himself in front of a couple of ball players that time.
That was an H&H first down.
Again.
Celebrating 25 years, family owned and operated.
You got to help me with that, Tim. Ball on the ground, and just a miscommunication in the backfield. I tell you what, that play was open. They were attempting to run that reverse, and wow, you know, it was wide open. So first mistake of the night by East Central, but with 38 seconds left in this half of football, this defense is going to have to come out and make a stop. Remember that the Knights only have one timeout left.
We have a dead ball, sideline warning on the visitors.
Okay. The Knights, West Lauderdale Knights, have received their first sideline warning. Ball's going to be on the 47-yard line.
40 seconds left in the first half.
East Central playing a prevent type defense. The Knights look to have absolutely. Knights did move, so that'll back them up 5 more. So that's going to bring up 1st and 15 with the ball on the 43-yard line.
False start on the Knights, going to push them back 5 yards. 1st and 15 from the 43-yard line.
Number 31 in the center of that line of scrimmage. Shoestring tackle by Avery White to bring him down about the 40-yard line. And the Knights Trace Higginbotham, number 31, being talked to by the referee. Not sure what that was about. Great job. Come off the ball hard.
Nice spike it to stop the clock. Going to be 2nd and 10.
So McKee spikes to stop the clock.
10 and a half from the 40-yard line.
.26 seconds left in this half. Looks to the side, throws the ball, and looking for number 26 to come up. He holds him up in a host of the first time tonight, but a host of Hornets make the tackle.
Hey, you've done good so far.
Man, I haven't done it all night, and I just did. Great job. Defense playing lights out. Really good job.
We got timeout, West Lauderdale.
West Lauderdale will take their final timeout.
Give me an opportunity to say thank you to a few more of our sponsors. Again, on the sidelines, doing the photography tonight is Randy Whitley Photography.
While we got a break, let's recognize
he specializes in high school, youth sports, family portraits, special events, and weddings. He's excited to sponsor the Hornet football.
Abby Dean.
Call him at 228-990-9909 for all your photography needs. Dina's Pawnbrokers and More. Proud sponsor of East Central Hornet football. They've got everything from guns, jewelry, electronics, ammunition. Located in Hurley, 588-1118. Thank you, Dina. And thank you, Dina's Pawnbrokers and More. Angela Young, Realtor for Better Homes and Gardens. Thank you. She's a proud sponsor of Hornet football. So is Dixie Depot and Arts Express in Hurley.
McKee drops back, and he lets it rip down the sidelines. He's throwing into triple coverage and well out of bounds. 7.7 seconds left on the clock. Going to bring up 4th down. Got a player down, slow to get up. You always hate to see that. And not sure, he was nowhere around the action. Not sure if he twisted or what. But let me take just a second also to thank again Bozo Seafood. Tell you, I have a ritual every Friday. If I'm not at work, I'm at Bozo's getting something. And let me tell you, today was no exception. I was off. I hit them up for that shrimp po' boy, and doesn't get any better than Bozo's Seafood. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate what you do for us. We're not able to do what we do for the kids out here, for these players out here, for these fans out here, for these teams, these schools, if you haven't been the type of sponsor that you've been. So thank you so much. Okay, as he walks off under his own power there, that's good to see.
We have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike, on the white.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the white, so that'll move them back 15, so that's going to bring up 4th and a long ways to go. 7.7 seconds left in this half of football.
Conduct on the Knights. Going to bring up a 4th and long with 7 seconds left in the quarter.
Big number 99 in the middle there over the center, Bryce Eubanks. Number 7, Cody Humphrey. Tell you, he's a senior, and you can tell that he's one of the team leaders down there. He's walking around like a man in charge. He's walking around there like this is his defense, and he's going to make it happen. And that's leadership. That's taking responsibility and trying to make it happen. Ball's going to go out of bounds about the 26-yard line. But that will bring this first half of football to an end with the East Central Hornets leading the West Lauderdale Knights 24-6. What a half of football. And look, this game's only halfway over with. You know, East Central on their first possession, first play, Cameron Gray takes it to distance for a touchdown. Second time East Central had the ball, Tony Brown takes it to distance for a touchdown. And we added 3 points. Branson Davis added 3 more. Then we went into that second quarter. Avery White had that pick 6. You missed it. Our man on the field caught it. The benefit of having 2 cameras.
It is.
But what action! What a motivated team. Coach Smith has this team going in the right direction. I am so proud of this team. We've watched this team struggle in the past through some hard times, and when you see this, man, you can't help but be an East Central fan tonight. You can't help but take your hats off and say, hey, Hurley, you're going in the right direction. Your team is something to be proud of, and so far so good. But we've got another half of football to go. We'll be right back with the second half kickoff right after this.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
Angela Young from Better Homes and Garden Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. For all your home buying and selling needs, call Angela at 228-990-4295. Go Hornets!
Go Hornets from RX Express Pharmacy. Smiley and the gang want to wish the Hornets the best of luck the remainder of this football season.
Dixie Depot and Hurley would like to wish the East Central Hornets the best of luck this playoff season. Dixie Depot, great food, gifts, gas, bakery, and they're open 24 hours a day. Dina's Pawnbrokers and More is a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD. Dina's is more than just a pawn shop. Stop by today and see what they have to offer.
For all of your insurance needs, visit Paula Barlow Insurance Agency in Moss Point. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency offers competitive rates on homeowners' policies that include wind and hail. Call or stop by today for a free, no-obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency, helping you lower your rates and not your expectations for nearly 20 years. Paula Barlow Insurance Agency, a proud sponsor of East Central Hornet football on WGUD.
Kids and Springs Youth to Sunday morning and midweek.
And we're back to kick off this second half of football, playoff football, second round of the playoffs here being kicked off. I'm gonna tell you what, Tim, 24-6. I don't see East Central slowing down.
Oh no, not what we've seen in the first half.
Coach Smith has definitely turned this program around. Just a new atmosphere here. East Central already on the field, and they are receiving the kickoff. Back deep for East Central in the middle. Tony Brown, number 10. Trenton Baldock, number 12, Jarrett Goffs.
We start the second half. Number 12, Jarrett Goff. Number 4, Tony Brown, and number 10, Trenton Baldock.
You know, a coach is as good as his halftime adjustments, and we'll see because, well, come out real quick. What a job. And I'll get his number here in just a second from that big man right there, number 33.
And right off the bat,
Pierce Tullis.
Hornets with good field position.
Great field position on the 48-yard line. Cumbus splitting out wide. You know, I would like to see them use him more, this guy, to show, hey, look, we will throw the ball. But pitch goes to Tony Brown, and he's on his feet. He hits that sidelines, and there's nobody's going to catch him if he hits that sidelines. Touchdown, East Central. Tony Brown made it look easy. First play of the ball game, or the first play of the first half for East Central.
Yeah.
First play of the second half for East Central. Tony Brown is putting on a show tonight.
On the attempt to PAT.
Branson Davis getting ready to add this extra point. And it's good.
And it's good. With 11:43 left in the third quarter.
With 11 minutes and 43 seconds left, East Central extends their lead 31-6.
Speaking of putting on a show, did you know H&H is celebrating 25 years tomorrow? Family owned and operated. H&H is our title sponsor for tonight. We want to thank them for their support. Hornet football on WGUD would not be possible without all of our sponsors. So hats off to all of our sponsors for everything they do to make this possible. Thank you.
Branson Davis, we've called his name probably the most tonight out of all the Hornets. He's been a lot of kicks tonight, and he kicks it deep. Number 3 for West Lauderdale, Dwayne Cox slips down about the 15-yard line. We'll see where they place it. Looks like they're going to place it about the 14.
Number 3, Dwayne Cox on the return, slips down on about the 15-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Knights.
So we'll see how West Lauderdale responds to the East Central quick touchdown, you know they've got to go into pass mode. And that's exactly what they did. Cox with the catch. He's going to be brought down about the 33, 34-yard line.
Number 3, Cox. It's complete.
Trenton Baldock on the defense there, able to come up with a tackle.
19 yards on the play. Going to bring up a first down for the Knights.
Oh, going to be incomplete, in and out of the hands of Cox.
3 Cox is incomplete.
Great coverage by the Hornets.
Going to bring up a second down and 10 from the 34-yard line.
McKee calls his team set. Straight handoff up the middle. He's hit hard by number 22, Matt Stringfella. Not sure who had him, but Matt Stringfella come up and laid the lumber.
Turnage on the carry, big stick by number 26, Andrew Seward.
Now they're going to say Andrew Seward. I might have called the wrong name there.
Let's get loud. 3rd down and 5 for the
Going to be 3rd and 5. You see the coaching staff on the sidelines for East Central yelling, tell them to get in position, know exactly what's coming. He's zigging, he's zagging. He's going to be stopped. He's hit first by number 26, Andrew Seward. Bryce Eubanks on the tackle.
Gain of about 2, going to bring up a 4th and 3.
That's going to bring up 4th and 3? He said 3? Okay, 4th and 3.
No, it's 4th and 4.
I said that it's a long 3. Okay, the Knights showing punt.
We have a delay of game, 5-yard penalty.
Delay of game on the Knights, so that'll back them up even 5 more.
Going to be 4th and 8.
26, Andrew Seward back deep for East Central. Well, this time it did take a Knights bounce. It's going to put the ball about the 25-yard line. East Central 25.
About a 41-yard punt for the Knights.
So as this offense prepares to go out on the field,
we're going to take advantage of this and call off a few of our sponsors, Sports Centers and more. We want to thank them, Booker's AC, Bozo, Seafood Market in Deli and Pascagoula. Thanks for the headgear tonight. And Paula Barlow Insurance for all your insurance needs, home, auto, boat, motorcycle, you name it, Paula Barlow. You're in good hands.
Riley Brown calls his team set. Hands the ball off to number 3, Cameron Brown. Going to draw the flag. Definitely, I was wondering if it was going to come out, and it does, but Cameron Gray mobbed there on the sideline there.
We have a face mask, 5 yards.
Oh, 5 yards. That, wow. I actually thought it.
5-yard face mask penalty.
Thought it was a 15, but they're going to give them 5 on it. Handoff straight up the middle to number 44, Lewis Morgan. He bulls his way down for the first down.
That
to
is
about the 8-yard line.
H&H first down.
Our first downs and touchdowns tonight are sponsored by Bishop Insurance Agency. First and 10 for the Hornets from the 38-yard line.
Handoff to Tony Brown. He's trying to get around that end, and he does. He's going to bring it to about the 45-yard line.
Number 4, Tony Brown.
Credit all those blockers out in front of him. Look at number 50, big man number 50, Will Boone, downfield blocking, along with number 3, Cameron Gray. So Cameron Gray's not only ball carrier, but he's being a part of the play even when he's not toting the lumber. So good job there. Cameron Gray, an 11th grader, will be back next year. Hits Cumbus. He's going to pick up a first down. That's going to be a what?
An H&H first down.
Great job. Cumbus lays it out there, comes up with the catch, adds a few more.
I can do that all night, Harold.
You worry about the sponsors, okay?
First and 10 from the 48 for the Hornets. There's a give to Louis Morgan, number 4.
Louis Morgan on the carry.
Gained about 3 on the play.
I thought he gained about, well, yeah, they're going to give him forward progress.
I want to thank our third quarter sponsors, Hitton Homes, Better Homes.
It's getting chilly up here, Tim. I'm glad we brought the jackets. I'm wish now we would have maybe brought some gloves or something.
Yep. I think I got a blanket in the car.
Second down and 7 for the Hornets from the 46-yard line of the night.
Ball on the 46. Riley calls his team set. Pitch to Tony Brown, and he will lose some yardage. He was hit immediately. Kind of felt like there was, it looked that there was some confusion in that backfield. Not sure if Tony knew that he was getting the ball or what, but a little confusion.
Third and 12 for the Hornets from the 50-yard line.
He broke loose. Did you see the block laid by
Tony Brown from a 50-yard touchdown run?
Awesome.
Riley Brown? What a block to spring Tony Brown for the touchdown. Riley Brown, Tony Brown, touchdown.
Just stick to calling the game, Harold.
Number 20, Branson Davis, on to attempt the PAT.
Branson Davis lining up to kick the point after. It's up. And it's good.
Up and it's good. With 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left
West Lauderdale
in this third quarter.
We're going to keep it here for a second, and we're going to thank some more of our sponsors. Being that this was a last minute, some of these sponsors, they're getting more verbal recognition than normal. And that is one is from the sports apparel that you're wearing tonight, including the hat, is the Sports Center and More. Great guys there, located in Hurley. You can call 588-2600. They're located at 21231 Highway 613. We want to thank Timmy and Cherie Dunn.
Branson Davis kicks it into the end zone, so the Knights will have the ball on their own 20.
I know Timmy, he's involved in a lot of youth sports himself, girls softball, and he does a great job
Make the right choice and
tell you what, super nice. I walked in the door, and Dad, look, you call an East Central football, you're going to have an East Central hat on tonight. That Pascagoula hat you got on is not going to do. So pick you out a hat. These guys were great, man. They really were welcoming, and definitely, you know, for your sports wear, you got to go to the Sports Center and more.
And that's located in Hurley. Thank you for your sponsorship.
McKee coming straight up the middle, then bounces it outside, and he's hit hard.
Number 2, McKee on the carry. Big stick by number 26, Andrew
Number
Sewell.
26, Andrew Sewer on the stop.
Gain of about 6 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 26-yard line is going to bring up 2nd and 4. McKee again. Hit again by Sewer.
McKee on the carry again.
Just shy of a first down.
Number 26, Andrew Seward on the tackle again.
Seward having a heck of a ball game.
First down for the.
Now I'm hearing the boos. I don't know what the boos are for.
I guess he got the first down.
Oh, they gave him the first down. Okay, well, it was close, so. McKee again on the carry, and he breaks free. He's got, look for Davis again to hawk him down. He does. He brings him down. Great job to catch up with him. I tell you what, he was down the field quick. Five minutes and 7 seconds left in this third quarter.
The 28-yard line of the Hornets.
Hornets leading 38-6. Knight's knocking on the door. And he's hit hard by Seward again. Avery White, number 8, Chandler Scott.
Andrew Seward, number 7, Cody Humphrey.
Number 7, Cody Humphrey.
2nd and 9.
Also, number 31, Trace Higginbotham was in on that play before. Nice play. Interception. Interception by number 10, Trenton Baldock. I thought his momentum carried him into the end zone. They're going to put him on the 2-yard line? Okay. I couldn't tell where he actually made contact with the turf, but we've got a flag on the play. I'm afraid it's going to be another sideline violation. I don't think I can remember a football game to where we've had this many, the warnings, the violations,
While they work it out, we're going to.
Well, that's going to be a half the distance.
The pass from McKee is intercepted by number 10, Trenton Baldock.
So Baldock's interception does count. It's going to be half the distance of the goal line. So that's going to put the ball, instead of on the 2, maybe the 1.
Hunter, if you pan down, you notice the photographer on the field tonight. That's Randy Whitley. And it's Randy Whitley Photography. He's on location photographer specializing in high school and youth sports, family portraits, special events, weddings, and so much more. Randy's on the field right now capturing pictures of this exciting game. So for all of your photography needs, give him a call at 228-990-9909. And thanks, Randy Whitley, for sponsoring Hornet football on WGUD.
Louis Morgan right up the middle. Pick up a few. Give him a little bit of breathing room there.
Number 44, Louis Morgan.
Number Number 44. Tell you what, he's a 12th grader, big boy, 6 foot 210. And when he runs, man, he runs with some power there. Again, this time pitch goes to Tony Brown's going to bring it out to about the 4, maybe the 5-yard line. Not only Louis Morgan running that ball, he downfield blocking.
Third quarter sponsor for your Hornets. 3rd and 6 from the 5-yard line.
Going to hit Cumbus. He lays it up. Can Cumbus go and get it? He's being dragged down. That should have been a flag. I'm sorry. When you reach up and you grab the arm and you're pulling it down, that should bring out the red or the yellow flag. And you can hear the that's the second time, but you can hear the Hornet faithful. Hey, they think the same way I think on that.
Number 20, Branson Davis back to punt.
Branson Davis punting also. Snap come in high. He was able to get it off. It takes a East Central bounce. Good job. I mean, just to come down with the ball and get the punt off. Let's put the ball about the 44-yard line of East Central. So good field position if you are a Knights fan.
Speaking of fans, Harold, today Hunter contacted RX Express Pharmacy and Smiley and the gang over there at RX Express Pharmacy. They instantly said, yes, we want to sponsor this football game. And he came on board. We're excited to have RX Express as part of this part of the sponsorship for tonight's broadcast.
Straight up the middle. Bounced it outside again. Branson Davis brings him down. That's 3 touchdown runs would have been if Branson Davis was not able to make that open field tackle like that. So Knights are going to be on the 13-yard line. This time he's going to be drugged down about the line of scrimmage. Looks like maybe even lost a yard. Avery White and Seward in on the tackle, along with number 7, Humphrey. They're going to call it a short gain from where we stand. It looked like a loss, but nevertheless, it'll be a short gain. Going to bring up 2nd and about 8. The Knights finding some success attacking the middle in this second half. And now we're starting to stunt some of them linebackers. Great job. Let's see if we can get a couple of number 20, Davis. It's like, wow, did not get all the numbers and names of the players getting up. We'll just, as the announcer said, a host of Hornets.
3:48 left in the third quarter. Poplarville 28, St. Stanislaus 7. 3rd and 11 for the Knights from the 14-yard line.
McKee dropping back, going up.
Incomplete.
Good job by number 10, Trent Baldock.
For number 3, Dwayne Cox.
Ball come in a little high, but I tell you what, he timed his jump. Got in the face of the receiver and ball not caught. So that's going to bring up 4th and about 11. You'll hear this East Central crowd gear it up another notch. You can hear them yelling and getting loud. We'll see what happens here as McKee calls his team set, drops back, going to try it again. Great job! Great job by number 10. Baldock again, broke it up, He was wide open. He was in the end zone. That was touchdown, but Baldock broke it up.
Great play.
1st and 10 from the 14-yard line.
Tell you what, there's one thing I like is exciting football, and these boys are up, and they up a lot, but they still playing their hearts out. You got to like that. So East Central takes over on the 14-yard line. Pitch to Tony Brown trying to get to the outside. He's going to be brought down about the 18.
And we're about 3 on the play. I'll bring up 2nd and about 7. The 17-yard.
Yeah, I watched the Hornets play one other time this season. That was against the Pascagoula Panthers during their jamboree, and just what you can see the advances of how far they've come just since that first game.
Cameron Gray on that sweep. He's going to pick up a few. The Knights sniffed it out pretty good, but Cameron just pure athletic ability to get to that sidelines and pick up a few.
About 2 on the play. Going to be 3rd and 5 from the 19-yard line.
As you were saying,
well-coached team and great discipline.
They're going to let the third quarter tick down. We'll keep it here. Just real quick to finish that thought, I didn't get to watch the game, but I heard a lot about it, and I was told real early that this East Central team was for real, and to expect big things out of them this year, and look where we're at tonight.
Exactly. We're here at HD Shirley Field in Hurley, and we're excited about the sponsors that come on board. We're going to leave it here just for a minute and mention some of these sponsors, because this, Harold, this broadcast wouldn't be possible without them. And that's Angela Young, Realtor for Better Homes and Gardens Traditions. She wants to wish the Hornets football team best of luck at tonight's game, and for all your home buying needs and selling needs, contact Angela Young at 228-990-4295. Dixie Depot in Hurley is a proud sponsor as well, and they are open 24 hours a day. They've got a restaurant, gift shop, bakery, pizza, pretty much got it all, and they're located at 21,000 Highway 613. And there's several other sponsors we'll mention for the remainder of this half, but it's great to when you call a business and they're so excited about sponsoring their local hometown football.
As we start the fourth quarter, it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Hornets. From the 19.
As we start this fourth quarter, East Central leading 38-6. Cumbus with the catch.
Pass complete to
I tell you what, he twisted for a few more. I don't know if they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, but what a weapon. I mean, 6'6", what a weapon.
And this is exciting for us, Harold, being able to highlight another high school in Jackson County and being the one that I graduated from. So we're really excited about that, and just watching these players and these fans in the crowd.
These are people that we work with. These are people that we see all the time, and more of a work atmosphere. If they're working in Pascagoula, or Ingalls, or Chevron, or wherever, and opportunity to sit and to watch this is just really good deal. Good bounce. Going to stop on the 40-yard line. Tim, got to take just a minute to send a special shout out to my cohort in crime, Bozo. Usually does the Pascagoula games with me. He's feeling under the weather. He's had some trouble, but he wanted me to tell everybody, hey, he's up and he's not going to let it get him down. He's going to keep pushing forward. We wish he was here. Usually when I'm broadcasting, he's broadcasting with me, and
I want to take an opportunity to say thank you to Bo as well, and to you. I wasn't there at the last Panther game because it was senior night. My boys played, and we were on the field with them, and I wanted to spend time with them that night. But thank y'all for a great season. You always do a great job, and we appreciate having y'all.
Hey, but let's talk about this season. This season is not over for these East Central Hornets. And it's fourth quarter, and they're playing their hearts out there. They're leading 38-6, and they have not pulled off the gas pedal. I love that, man. I love 4 quarters of football. I love the effort that we're getting from this team. This has been a truly amazing trip for us to come up here and get the opportunity to call this game. As McKee drops back, throws the ball into the ground.
That pass is going to be incomplete. Intended for number 7, Damian Mack. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Humphrey, number 7 for East Central. Have a couple of words with the quarterback. You know, I'm a firm believer if you quarterback and you don't like to get hit, then change your position.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I believe you get a couple of steps close to that quarterback. When he lets go of that ball, you hit him. Oh, number 36. They're going to say 26, Seward on the tackle. What they going to say? Was there a flag down?
Yep.
We got a flag on the plate.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike on East Central. They call it unsportsmanlike. I call it playing with passion. I didn't see anything there.
Yeah, and that's going to give them their first down.
So that will move the change for the Knights. And you can hear the Hornet faithful didn't like it, and they are giving the referees the what for to keep it nice. McKee hits that back out of the backfield.
Back to pass.
Branson trying to get a hold to him. Branson runs out of his shoe.
I want to thank M&M Bank for being a fourth quarter sponsor. They proudly support East Central Hornets. Experience community banking difference.
9 minutes and 56 seconds left in this contest.
Earn booster bucks for our school as well. Come see any M&M Baker. You know us. We're truly hometown people you know. 2nd and 8 for the Knights coming up.
McKee drops back. Could be almost intercepted.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 3, Dwayne
Number 20, Branson Davis.
Oh, we got
knocked it up in the air. Thought that it might be intercepted, but not so. We have a
on the field.
Player down on the Knight side of the ball. We'll keep it here. More sponsors. Let's hear about them.
Well, one thing Smiley wanted you to know from RX Express is that not only they're a proud sponsor of Hornet football, but they encourage everyone to be a member of the Touchdown Club. Your support for the Touchdown Club goes directly to Hornet football.
Tell me this, Tim. What type of task was it to get this on the air as quick, as we had to do it? You know, we had to see if there was interest in it. We had to try to act on that interest and get people excited enough to want to put the money
that was
where
brought
their
on
mouth was.
early with Coach Seth Smith. We talked to him a while back about broadcasting some of the games, and he was all for it. But your contacts, I spoke with Gary Long and Mr. Huey and assistant principal Ronnie Rowell. We contacted all of them, and we found out last Friday, I believe, that we got the go-ahead to go ahead and do it. So we Monday morning got on the phone, started making some phone calls, and was able to get some sponsors.
Tackle made by big number 99, Bryce Eubanks.
Number 1 turnage on the carry.
And with the excitement of the hometown, from the hometown atmosphere, it wasn't much to have to get some sponsors on board. Just a few phone calls, and
that's going to turn it over on downs to the Hornets.
So the Hornets will take over on downs. What a defensive stand there. Big tackle by Bryce Eubanks.
In this whole season, we do a show called Coach's Corner. In this whole season, when we post these segments with Coach Seth Smith, they highlight some of the players, and we put them on our Facebook. They have actually been our top-rated shows. They've got the most plays, the most likes. So,
and watching this team, I can see why. Tony Brown up the middle. He can hit that sidelines. I tell you what, he's a hard one to bring down. They're going to bring him down about the 38-yard line. They're going to give him the 39. He's an exciting back to watch.
You know, just to watch him running up and down the field, there's so much energy. It wears me out just to climb up these steps here tonight on top of the press box. But watching him is just amazing to see all this energy here.
Recognize our sophomore cheerleaders, Miss
Flag on the play. They're sorting it out.
Miss Kara Cumbest, Miss Jordan Rogers.
We'll see.
Walters. Miss Bryn Jeffcoat.
We have a sideline warning on White, 5-yard penalty.
Sideline warning on the Knights. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, that was their second warning, so they got to back it up.
I tell you what, this crew has been consistent with those sideline warnings and penalties, and it's gone both ways. I stand by what I said. It's been a long time since I've seen a game that much attention's been given to the sidelines, but they've been consistent. There's also been an unsportsmanlike penalty thrown on one of the Knights players. That's going to move them back another 15 yards. So East Central on about the 21-yard line.
Gonna bring up a first down for the Hornets from the 21-yard line.
Riley Brown calling his team set. Hands the ball off to big number 44.
Number 34, Ryan Evans.
Are they going to say 34, Ryan Evans?
Gain of about 6 on the play.
I'm watching this offensive lineman, man. After you pick up a big yards on that bust up the middle, they walking back, shaking their head up and down. Yeah, buddy, yeah. And playing with excitement. I love to see offensive linemen take control of that line, and that's exactly what they're doing as the Knights jump off sides.
Dead ball, encroachment, 5-yard penalty.
That's going to be another 5 yards.
So far, the Hornets picked up 25 yards in just penalties, Harold.
Gonna bring up a first and goal for the Hornets from the 10-yard line.
Did he come down with it? Cumbus comes down with it. Touchdown.
Touchdown pass.
He went up.
3-man covered.
3 men on him, but would not be rejected. Comes down with it for 6 more. What a catch. That's just a jump ball, and hey, he went up for it. If you are a college, he is somebody that you've got to be looking at.
I'm looking at that smile on his dad's face over there. They're all chanting SEC, SEC.
Branson puts it through the uprights with 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in this fourth quarter. East Central commanding lead 45-6.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
Dina's Pawnbrokers and More is a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD. Dina's is more than just a pawn shop. Stop by today and see what they have to offer. Angela Young from Better Homes and Garden Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. For all your home buying and selling needs, call Angela at 228-990-4295. Go Hornets! Dixie Depot and Hurley would like to wish the East Central Hornets the best of luck this playoff season. Dixie Depot, great food, gifts, gas, bakery, and they're open 24 hours a day.
Go Hornets from RX Express Pharmacy. Smiley and the gang want to wish the Hornets the best of luck the remainder of this football season.
Branson Davis kicking for the Hornets. Ott deep back for Cox with the return. He's going to be met hard about the 16-yard line by, again, a swarm of Hornets.
Number 3, Dwayne Cox on the kickoff return. Tackled by host of Hornets. It'll be first down for the Knights from the 16-yard line.
Tripped up by number 31.
Slipped down in the backfield.
By Trace Higginbotham. You know, I find myself, when you call a team week in and week out, you get familiar with the numbers and the names that are, and I have to stop myself because I'm wanting to call the wrong name, and but McKee keeps it straight up the middle.
Be tackled by number 40 Kobe Burrows, number 21 Joel Reiser.
Number 21 Joel Reiser on the tackle, along with Cody Burrows.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Gonna bring up 3rd and 8 for the Knights.
McKee calls his team set. Looks like he's going to drop back and try to let it rip. I tell you, somebody got his hand.
It's hitting the backfield.
They're going to say someone hit him. I saw the hand like it was hit. Nevertheless, it falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 8.
For the Knights.
Ball on the 17-yard line. Looks like their punting crew's coming in.
Fourth and 8 for the Knights. Looks like they're going to punt it away.
Seward, semi-deep back for East Central. Did not plan on returning it. Going to let it roll about the 30-yard line.
Good punt there for the Knights.
East Central have 70 yards to work with.
10. Let's finish our dance team. Senior captain.
Take a moment to thank Dina's Pawnbrokers and More, proud sponsor of East Central Hornet football. Dina is more than just a pawn shop. You can get your hunting or fishing license, guns, jewelry, electronics, ammunition, repairs for jewelry and guns. Notary services available. Open late every Friday night till 7. They've got so much at Dina's. Stop by and check them out. You'll be surprised of all they can do. Located in Hurley, 588-1118.
5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this fourth quarter. New quarterback in for East Central, number 5, Will Young.
Harold, I want to take a moment and thank our camera guy tonight, Hunter Bickham doing a great job at WGUD television station. And at the 5-minute mark, I'm going to give him the headset, let him finish out the game with you, and I'm going to take over the camera, let him say a few words. Hunter's very talented. He can do more than just camera work. He actually hosts a few shows.
There we go. Number 7, Cody Humphrey on the carry. Nope, I'm sorry, I missed that. That was number 9, Dylan Grindsteiner.
Our Hornet offensive and defensive players of the week.
Going to try to call as many of these numbers and names that have come in.
7-yard line.
Young calls his team set, handoff straight up the middle, and they're going to be hit by a host of Knights.
Grindsteiner's going to be tackled.
Hunter, welcome to the broadcast, doing a little bit more than camera.
Yeah, I'm not running around on the sidelines anymore or do anything else.
Well, I tell you, you being down there in the first half was beneficial. We caught more of that Avery White touchdown than we would have if you wouldn't have been there. So
It they're so fast paced and scoring so quickly. I wasn't used to it, so I had to adjust myself because man, they were scoring quick. That running back is just. This whole team is just something else, man.
That should draw the flag. That should be that ought to move the chains for East Central. He was mugged. We might need a police report. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, first down, East Central.
Let me, there's 4 minutes left, so let's just go ahead and start saying that this is a win. What's next now, Harold, for the East Central Hornets?
We move forward. I say East Central moves forward. They're going to play the winner of the South Pike Greene County game. Last we heard, Greene County was winning, but that could flip-flop either or.
Right.
But could you imagine the playoff game being between East Central and Greene County?
Man, that
would be something.
Look at this guy. This is the next generation. Well,
number 9, Dylan Grindsteiner.
What is he, a senior or?
No.
He's got to be
10th grader.
Wow. This team is just riddled with talent, man.
First and 10 Hornets.
And there's a lot of heart. There's a lot of just well-coached team.
And let me stop you there real quick. Got to throw it in there. This was a H&H first down.
It was indeed an H&H first down, as Tim Wall would say.
34 on the carry. Ryan Evans, he'll pick up a few.
Real quick, I know Mr. Randy Whitley's down there getting some good photographs. I talked to him on the sideline for a minute. And, if you need any kind of photographs whatsoever, high school, youth sports, family portraits, special events, weddings, Randy's the guy for you. Give him a call at 228-990-9909. And Mr. Randy came up here.
Grindsteiner on the carry again, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But
he came up here before the game, and
super nice guy.
Oh yeah, this whole community has just been so supportive of us. It wasn't that it didn't take long for us to be able to get this production going. And there's a lot of support and
you know as well as I do, that's not the case all the time. And
not at all. Not at all. And that they should be very proud of this team. They're just being on the sidelines. I can tell just the coaching staff and the players themselves, just all respectful, all just very well coached, and it shows, man. They're firing on all cylinders.
So defense jumps off sides. That's going to move the Hornets.
Going to give the Hornets a first down.
And again, move that chain for another H&H first
down. Speaking of moving, if you're trying to move Angela Young, Realtor for Better Homes and Gardens Traditions, first of all, she'd like to wish the Hornet football team good luck at tonight's game. And if you're trying to buy a home or sell a home, contact Angela Young at 228-990-4295.
Will Young on the carry for the Hornets. He's picked up about 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Harold, we got 1 minute and 45 seconds left. It's ticking down. It is 6-45. 6-45.
Trying to get to that corner, and oh, man, almost got in.
That leapfrog at the end almost got him in there.
Dylan, I tell you, I thought he was going over the top.
I did too, man. What a good effort, though, you know.
Minute and 14 seconds left in this contest. Coach, I don't know if he's going to sit on the – well, he's going to have to run at least one play.
Right.
3rd down and 1 for the Hornets.
So it's 3rd and 1. Quarterback sneak up the middle. Did he get in?
I think he's in there.
Number 5?
Yeah, it's a
Will Young, touchdown. Will Young, the next generation of Hornets putting points on the board here in this second-round playoff game to extend that score.
And, you know, this game and this touchdown is brought to you by H&H. Harold, man, this has been fun, to say the least, man. To see, I've heard about the Hornet football team. We do Coach's Corner every Monday, and I get to hear and see the players on the other side of the camera, but I've never actually experienced a game, and this has just been electrifying.
Well, I tell you, Hunter, they've been full throttle.
Right.
You know, I've heard this Hurley Express is not going to be denied state this year, and you got to work hard to get to state. You got to have a little luck, but you create luck. You hustle. You're around the ball. You're making things happen.
Yeah.
You're doing the little things right. The big things will take care of themselves. That's what's going on here. With 44 seconds left, these Hornets lead 52-6. They have put a country whooping on this West Lauderdale team.
Yes, they have. Did I tell you, man, I saw the scouts down there. I saw Mississippi State, Alcorn State, Southern, and Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Tell you what, they need to be here.
Yeah, they got
There's a lot of talent
scout
on this field. That's exactly right. Not sure we'll get another play off. Well, they did stop the clock, so I was wondering if they were going to. The ball was down for a while. The clock kept going.
Yeah.
Oh, South Pike just took the lead. So 24-19. That's not a final.
Was that the Greene County game?
South Pike 24, Greene County 19.
Wow. This game has not been as close at any point. Well, maybe at the beginning, but busting to the outside. Stepped out. They still got some seconds left. They might try to put some points on the board before they get out of here.
Nice run. Pushed out of bounds by number 6, Valen Buckley. Tell you what, that was a good effort to even catch him. He was skating that sidelines.
There's no give up in this team, man.
8.8 seconds left. McKee, I'm not sure if he might air it out. Instead, he hands the ball straight up the middle.
I think that's going to do it for West Lauderdale's.
And that was
right there.
I hate to say it, but that was cheap.
It was.
That was absolute
Emotions
cheap.
are running high.
So,
but still, you lost.
Okay, well, East Central dominates this game 52-6. It wasn't one quarter. It wasn't 2 quarters. It wasn't 3. It was 4 quarters that they made things happen. Points on the board constantly. Definitely the exciting offense that we knew we would see. Mm-hmm. Most impressed with the lockdown defense. This defense was really something to witness. I can see why they're 11-0 now. We saw the stats, but seeing the stats on paper and actually seeing the team in in action are two different things. And I'm a believer. I'd heard all year, some of the guys I work with talking about just how good this team was. And I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, I hear you. But to me, it's so many little things they do right. I mean, you've got guys that aren't involved in everybody should be involved in the play, but sometimes you see receivers taking plays off or players taking plays off. Nobody took a play off tonight. Everybody played 4 quarters. This defense totally locked down.
I couldn't agree with you more, man. They definitely found all the chinks in the Knights' armor, but when I say well coached, when I say just being on the sidelines even and just seeing the respect this team knows, they're buying into all that Coach Smith's got, and it's showing off. Every bit of their work is paying off. Here they are. What is this, 12-0 now?
No, 11-0.
11-0, okay. They're 11-0. I think both 2 playoff games have been won by a large margin. And, they are rolling right now, Harold. And I just seeing them tonight, being on the sidelines, being up here and seeing this team play. Like you said, I've heard about it. I've been there doing Coach's Corner and heard about it all the time, seen the players. But seeing it unfold is just this is a great football team, man. And I see them going a long way. I see them winning it all. I mean, bold prediction, whatever, I see them winning it all.
Well, I'll tell you this. It takes a lot to get to state, but I will close with, stay grounded, stay humble, do what your coach says, and that's 4 quarters of football is what he wants from you. He gives you assignments. You take care of your assignments. You put a helmet on a helmet. Stay excited about what you do because you got something special here. A lot of areas would like to be exactly where you're at. You're in the spotlight, and there's a lot of people that want to see you fall. But for me, as someone that usually calls the Pascagoula games, man, I'm rooting for you. I want to see this Hurley Express in state. I want to see you win the state. But it takes a lot of work to get there. And to me, the most important thing is as I said, stay grounded, stay humble. 4 quarters of football, and live and breathe what Coach Smith's talking about. You got to buy into it. But for now, looking over here at the score, 52-6, I'm amazed by it. I've got Tim Wall. I've got Hunter Bickham. I'm Harold Tillman. We'll see you next time right here on WGUD Sports.
Thanks to all our sponsors.